Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're venturing deep into the world's most mysterious and uncharted territory. Forget ancient ruins and lost cities for a moment, because what we're about to uncover is far more unsettling. Our story takes us into the suffocating green expanse of the Amazon jungle, a place so vast and dense that entire civilizations could exist without our knowledge. And perhaps they do. Imagine you're part of a small, highly skilled team of explorers. You've spent weeks cutting through impenetrable foliage, battling insects the size of your thumb, and navigating by the stars. Your mission? To map a sector that has, for decades, remained a blank spot on every official map. It's an anomaly, a void that no satellite seems to penetrate, and no expedition has ever returned from with clear data. As you push deeper, the jungle changes. The familiar sounds of wildlife fall silent, replaced by an eerie, unnatural quiet. The air grows heavy, thick, with an almost electric charge. Your compasses start spinning wildly, and your GPS devices are completely useless. It's as if you've crossed an invisible boundary into another world. Then you find it, camouflaged by decades, maybe even centuries of overgrowth, is a structure that simply shouldn't be there. It's not stone, it's metal. A massive, seamless wall of a dark, unidentifiable alloy juts out from a hillside, covered in thick vines and a deep layer of earth. After hours of clearing the area, you uncover the truth. This isn't just a wall. It's a door. A colossal set of blast doors, the kind you'd expect to see sealing a top-secret military bunker from the Cold War. But there are no markings, no insignias, no signs of who built it or why it's here. Thousands of miles from any known civilization. The team manages to pry open one of the massive steel doors, the sound of grinding metal echoing through the silent jungle. A wave of cold, sterile air rushes out, carrying a smell like ozone after a thunderstorm. As the darkness inside is revealed, something extraordinary happens. All along the doorframe and stretching into the corridor beyond, intricate symbols begin to glow with a faint, pulsing blue light. They aren't any known language, not ancient glyphs, not modern code. They look almost biological, like glowing veins. Simultaneously, a low, resonant hum starts to vibrate through the very ground beneath your feet. It's a sound of immense power, held in check. Driven by a mix of terror and insatiable curiosity, the team steps inside. This is where the story goes from strange to completely unbelievable. The interior is a cavernous space, impossibly large to have been carved out by human hands. It's a fusion of advanced technology and something far, far older. The walls are lined with machinery that hums with latent energy, surfaces smooth and without a single weld or seam. Control panels flicker within soft, ethereal light, displaying data streams in the same glowing, symbolic language from the entrance. No dust, no decay, no sign of the passage of time. It's as if the base was abandoned only yesterday. Yet the sheer scale and alien design suggest it's been here for millennia. The explorers move cautiously through the silent corridors, their flashlights cutting through the oppressive darkness. They feel a sense of being watched, not by cameras, but by the facility itself. The air is tense, alive with a silent, waiting intelligence. It's a tune, but a tune for what? Or for whom? In the heart of the complex, they discover a laboratory. But this lab wasn't for studying biology or chemistry as we know it. In the center of the room, rows of transparent containers are arranged with perfect precision. Inside each one is a silvery metallic liquid. As the team approaches, the liquid reacts to their presence. It coalesces, forming intricate, swirling patterns, shifting and moving as if it were a sentient being, aware of their every move. It's mesmerizing and deeply disturbing. What is this substance? Some kind of nanotechnology? A new form of life? One of the explorers, a geologist, touches the side of a container. The silver liquid inside immediately mimics the shape of her hand, pressing against the glass from the inside. She yanks her hand back, her face pale with shock. This place wasn't just storing technology. It was containing something alive. The team realizes they have stumbled upon something far beyond their comprehension, a secret that powerful forces would do anything to keep hidden. Suddenly, without any warning, the entire facility roars to life. The faint hum intensifies into a deafening thrum of power. Red lights flash in every corridor, bathing the alien architecture in a crimson glow. Then a voice echoes from unseen speakers. It's calm, synthetic, and utterly chilling. Unauthorized biological presence detected. Containment protocol initiated. Evacuate immediately. You have 60 seconds. Panic sets in. The explorers scramble, trying to retrace their steps through the now alarming labyrinth. The voice continues its countdown, each number sending a fresh wave of fear through them. As they run, a heavy blast door begins to slide shut behind them, threatening to trap them forever in this subterranean nightmare. They are running for their lives, but one of them, the team's videographer, can't resist a final look. He turns his camera down a branching corridor they hadn't explored. And what he captures, for just a fleeting moment, is the facility's ultimate secret. Suspended in the middle of a vast spherical chamber, held in place by beams of pure energy, is a massive pod. It's organic, almost crystalline in structure, and it glows from within with a soft golden light. As they watch, transfixed for a precious second, the pod pulses. It beats like a giant heart, sending ripples of energy through the chamber. It feels ancient, powerful, and very much alive. A sense of overwhelming awe and terror washes over them. This wasn't a military base. It was an incubator, a cradle, a prison. The countdown is reaching its final seconds. 10.9. They don't wait to hear the rest. They dive through the closing entrance doors just as they slam shut. The finality of the sound sealing the secret of the Amazon once more. They make it back to civilization, shaken and disoriented, carrying what they believe is the most important discovery in human history. But the story doesn't end there. When they try to access their footage, they find it's all been corrupted. The videos are a mess of static and digital noise, with only a few distorted, unidentifiable frames remaining. The audio is gone, replaced by that same low-frequency hum. Their equipment, which worked perfectly before entering the base, is now fried. Within days, the story gets even stranger. The government of the region abruptly seals off the entire sector, an area of hundreds of square miles. The official story? They're cleaning up a leak from an old, forgotten, experimental gas facility. A flimsy cover story that no one truly believes. All attempts by other journalists and explorers to get close to the area are met with heavily armed military patrols and an absolute wall of silence. The blank spot on the map is now a fortified, forbidden zone. The explorers are discredited. Their story is dismissed as a collective hallucination, a hoax born from the stresses of the jungle. But the locals, the indigenous tribes who have lived on the edge of that forbidden land for generations, they know the truth. They have their own name for that place, a name passed down through countless oral histories. They don't call it a gas facility or a military base. They call it the Gate of the Sky. They speak of a time long ago when a star fell from the heavens and was buried in the earth. They believe something was left behind, something not of this world, something that sleeps. They say it is guarded, waiting for the day it will awaken. Was this base built by humans to study it, or was it built by something else entirely to contain it? The explorer's fleeting glimpse of that pulsing pod suggests the latter. A cosmic secret hidden deep within the Amazon, still waiting, still beating. What do you think they found? Was it an ancient alien ship, a terrestrial technology far beyond our own, or something else entirely? The world may never know the official truth, but the whispers from the jungle persist. The Gate of the Sky remains closed, its purpose a mystery. Perhaps some secrets are meant to stay buried, and some doors are never meant to be opened. The only evidence that remains is the fragmented testimony of a terrified team and the legends of a people who have always known that we are not alone. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you love exploring the world's greatest mysteries, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. We have so much more to uncover together. Until next time, stay curious.